Hey everyone, it's Gary, otherwise known as Bossman, otherwise known as Floyd B. Max, otherwise known as Wrestling United. Welcome to All Tied Up, your Wrestling on NerdTube. Um, so, um, I'm going to do a review of 2021's Hell in a Cell. Now, usually this is around October, for other COVID-related reasons that is this time of year. So, with that said, we get started with a pretty decent, I think, SmackDown's Women's Championship match between, which is Hell in a Cell, which is between Bianca Belair and Bayley. Now, Bayley is obviously a lot older than she used to be. She's pretty, I think, tasty looking now with the sort of short black hair, the nose ring. Sort of looking more mature. She's pretty cool. I like she's more brutal with the attacks that she does nowadays. It's not all this hugging stuff that she does. Now she's actually targeted her. So this whole thing was about targeting Bianca Belair's arm. So you can understand it from that point of view of targeting that. So it was pretty decent actually. They did that, and then they did Bayley's leg being targeted as well. So there was a hit each of the moves. Like there was a move where Bianca Belair got her up and then put her down through some candlesticks which had been set up by Bayley. They're doing a lot of spine busters, a lot of power slams, a lot of superplexes, a lot of stuff like that. There's a lot of spots where Bianca Belair's hair was tied to stuff, which I think they did, once would have been fine, but I think they did it about 3 or 4 times, and that's a bit much in my opinion. I think if they did it twice, that could have been worked, but in fact it's about 4 times. It's actually kind of overread the point there, but it's a really, really good match. It's actually one of the best. It ended when Bianca Belair got a go in and then set up a ladder and then did Kiss of Death onto the ladder. So that basically killed Bayley's life force that she had left. But it was a pretty really good match. And it shows that Bianca Belair will be a champion for the foreseeable future. Now, before this next match, which was Cesaro vs Seth Rollins, there's a bit where we cut to backstage where the almighty champion Bobby Lashley is partying with some women and MVP, and during this he's wearing his sunglasses and he takes all his stuff in his sunglasses and it looks like he's about to take a shit. It's like I mean I can't even replicate it. It's like, and then obviously it's like Alexa Bliss's face come on and she starts to bother this thing I'm this king and I'm introduced you to pain and all this stuff. It's like seriously. But trust me, it gets worse when we get to the actual match. The next match is Cesaro versus Seth Rollins, which is a really good match. Like the trading power moves. Cesaro's doing a lot of deadlifts, suplexes, DDTs. It's a big swing. Doing the sharpshooter, doing the crossface. Can't call it crossface anymore. They're pretty decent actually. They try to do anything, and then Cesaro goes for one move too many. Rollins packs 1, 2, 3. Winner is Seth Rollins. Then it's Alexa Bliss versus Seth Rollins. Now, Shayna Baszler is a really great talent. She used to be an MMA fighter. She looks like a badass. But she comes out with 2 people, which is Nia Jax and this guy Reginald. Now, because of it, and then all of a sudden, they're having a test of strength, and Shayna Bliss Alexa Bliss, and this entire time just goes, "Look at me." It's like this is a Joker from Flaming Dark Knight or something. It's like look at me. It's like are you Gatrielle or something? What the hell? And then they're having some good matches, and then And then all of a sudden, like, just out of nowhere, she looks at Nia Jax and, like, starts staring at her. And then, like, Nia Jax, like, punches Reginald. So basically, so Alexa Bliss has mind powers. Like, mind controlling powers. I mean, is this Papa Shango going to come next? What in the actual hell? Alexa Bliss gets Sister Abigail, well, twisted DDT, and then she does Twisted Bliss off the top. 1, 2, 3. Your winner is Alexa Bliss. The next match is Kevin Owens v Sami Zayn. Like they always do, they have a really, really good match. You have suplexes, you have, like, the fact that and Kevin Owens is selling the fact that he just got his neck turned in by a Nigerian nail. Oh, for heaven's sake! The fact that I'm having to say that is making me sick. So yeah, they're doing like swanton bombs, they're doing like stunners, they're doing like headbutts and punches. Then Owens comes off the top into Sami Zayn's legs. He catches him on the throat. He's on the turn up. Helluva kick. 1, 2, 3. Your winner is Sami Zayn. The next match, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. So Flair starts attacking Rhea Ripley, and they're going back and forth, back and forth. They're really good matches, actually. Like, we have like superplexes and, like, almost. We get the figure 8 leg lock and all this sort of stuff. And then, like, Rhea Ripley, hits her onto the commentary table to get her disqualified. So your winner by disqualification is Charlotte Flair, but of course Rhea Ripley is still your champion. Then the final match, the final goddamn match, is Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. Now this is a really, really good match as they have back and forth. The suplexes. There's arm bars. There's one bit where he slides in MVP slides in the cane. He hits it with that. He hits it with like a load of chairs. Some future chop CDD as he brings in the other referee because the referee gets knocked out. In this, he hits Lashley with the future chop DDT, and then MVP gets rid of it, and then MVP gets thrown into the ring by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre hits him with a claymore, so we think he's out of it. So he hits him with another future shock. That's Lashley. That is goes for the claymore, and as he's going for it, MVP climbs onto it, and Lashley rolls him up for a count. 1, 2, 3. Screwy ending for something that, again, McIntyre can no longer challenge for the championship. That's how bad this is, folks. Anyway, overall, this pay-per-view was so okay. The one thing that ruined it was the psychic powers of Alexa Bliss. And yes, I'm not kidding, folks. Literally. Anyway, this is Boss World 3, Gary